Hello everyone, and welcome back to Figure Review. On this episode, I'm closing out my look at WWE Elite 39 with the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Now this was a highly anticipated figure by Mattel, and I must say, they knocked it out of the park. Let's take a look. Now, something that's somewhat controversial with this figure is a lot of people feel that they just modified a David Hart Smith, which is the son of the British Bulldog. They modified a scan from him to create this British Bulldog face, and I can kind of see it, but they do bear a very heavy resemblance. I think the main difference between Davey Boy and his son is that his son is a little more wide-eyed, and you can kind of see that in this figure. Had they squinted the eyes a little more, it would be a little more accurate to Davey, but the look is still there. I still think it's a great looking scan. I don't got a lot of problem with it. As you can see, they put the beads in the hair. They could have added a little more color. I believe he used red, white, and blue beads in the hair, but I understand we're such a small detail, and there's already so many paint apps on this figure. I can kind of understand why they didn't go all out with that. But as you can see, this huge accessory, the Union Jack, the flag of England for the British Bulldog. It is rubber, but that's okay, I think, with this, because it just looks great to display, and you don't have to worry about curling or staining or anything like that. Great that it's painted on both sides. For those of you that remember the Jacks, Unmatched Fury, I believe one side was blank. That was very disappointing. But yeah, a great scan. As you can see down to the legs here, he's got the Union Jack on one side, British across the waist, and Bulldog down his left leg. And then he's got whited out boots. Let me ditch the cape real quick, and I'll show you the arms and the back. And here we go, guys. You can see on his forearms he's got bull and dog. And then on the back you can see he's got Bulldog down the leg also. So a really, really great figure here by Mattel, highly anticipated. As far as the score, there is something, I mean, it's pretty minor in my opinion, but I feel if there was any time to ever use the Cena, maybe not the Cena, but originally there's a torso Mattel used for Batista, Cena, and Triple H. I think this would have been the time. This torso was a little undersized, I believe, for Bulldog. He was a very heavily muscled dude, and I just feel like it could have been a little more muscular. He was a very big dude, and that would have really completed this. But it's a very small nitpick. It still looks great, and definitely if you don't have any British Bulldog figures and we're looking to pick one up, I think this is definitely the way to go. Jax did a pretty awesome one in the Classic Superstars line. Along similar lines, he does have the dreads, and it is another British-themed attire with the Intercontinental title, but I feel like this one's a little more complete, a little more iconic. I believe this is when he did defeat Brett for the Intercontinental title. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gone back and watched that match in many, many, many years. But I believe that's what this attire is based on, and it just looks great. I thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for future episodes of Figure Review, where I'll be tackling more DC superheroes. And of course, coming up very soon, 2 new episodes of Customs and Fix-Ups featuring Stephanie McMahon and that scoundrel, Roman Reigns.